All right. We're online. Is music working? Let's do some music. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Let's send out the alert. All right, so let's get into this. What's up? Oh. How'd that happen? Yeah, it's a coffee mug. It's not glass. Ceramic. Just sweep it up then. It's fine. Thank you. Hey, hey. I have disabled Apple Tranquility. Sorry, my daughter just came down and... is the music a little loud maybe? Is that what you're saying? I can turn it down. There we go. They came down to help me paint. Broke my coffee cup. It's only a problem because all my other coffee cups are packed. So, there we go. I don't have a coffee cup anymore. No coffee cups. That's fine. I didn't need coffee anyways. How's everyone doing? Drinking coffee out of a bowl. That's about what that might be what I do tomorrow. It might be. Let's see. So I want to do a couple things. One, I want to actually clean this up a little bit. Because there's some people that are actually interested in like expanding this to work for other people. And so there's some stuff that we like played around with here that is not actually a part of it at this point. So the light server, the Kafka part is not used at all. The light server is effectively not used. What I want to be able to do eventually is control lights and stuff via this system as well. But we're not actually using it right now. And it was just kind of like a thought. So we're just going to remove it for now. Let's see. Let's look at this again. AI management, deployment, front end. Oh, the other thing we don't use anymore is the front end, since it's all HTMX, right? So we can just remove that. Yeah. Okay. And then the last thing is the user service. We don't have users at this point. If we want to expand it to it, we'll make it then. I want to make it as clean as simple as possible. and if somebody wants to get into it. So chat stuff is in Twitch chat. Twitch listener service is listening for events. This is tying it all together. The front end API is here. The AI manager service is here. Cool. I think that's very nice. Drinking it straight from the pot. Oh goodness. Never listen. Here's a little bit of advice. Never listen to random people on the internet's advice. Okay? That's my random internet stranger advice for today, is don't listen to other random internet strangers' advice. Drink it from the pot. Oh gosh. Actually, cargo build bin monolith. Does this it doesn't build because we got to update the cargo, right? We got rid of this. We got rid of that. And we got, why is this not on its own line? All right. All right. I missed it. Yep. I'm good. That's a terrible idea. I don't have a Craig. That might solve some of my problems. A pod man. Oh my goodness. I have done so much work on this stupid house. Oh. I'm so tired. Cool. Okay. Cool. All right, so get add. All right. We need to work on the README as well, in case somebody does want to get involved and actually write some code and stuff. There's it's the architecture is not the easiest. It's a little bit different than people might expect. We could look to change it. I'm kind of happy with it because the monolith ties it all together. And right now, it kind of breaks everything up into its own threaded thing. So like the AI manager just passes messages to anything that wants to talk to it. And that kind of keeps it simple. Like anything that wants to talk to this has to make a new message. You know, if you make a new thing that wants to talk to it, just make a new message. And I kind of like that. So I'll think about whether we re-architect it a little bit because we could make this simpler, because we could make all this under one thing, and this doesn't necessarily have to have its own thread system. We'll think about it, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it as it is. Okay. The other thing we can try doing is trying Zed. Have you guys all tried Zed before? It's finally here. Let's see. Twitch. Where's Twitch? Oh, hollow. That sucks. I actually did about 1,200 square feet of this all myself. Let's see. Mine looks kind of like this. Yeah. It was so much work. Like, it wasn't the engineered floor. It's actually hardwood. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Whew. All right, where Twitch alerts? Here we go. Actually, we'll just open up. We're just gonna open up the front end API, not the whole thing. I want to see how it just works with Rust. Do I have to install anything? I don't know. We gotta definitely. Let's see. Extension key settings. Oh, okay. No UI for settings yet. Let's make this a little bit bigger. 16 is a little small. 21, maybe. Buffer font size. Let's do. Yeah, let's do 21. Does. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So, unlike those other editors that we tried with Vim mode, this has like actual Vim mode. It feels like, at least, you know, like I can do write and save instead of having to do Control R or Control S. I don't know why I said Control R. So that feels nice. That feels nice. You know what, Apollo? Did you get one of those tools that gets it in tracks so you can mallet them in? No, I just malleted them in. I did it the old-fashioned way where, you know, you would go... Basically, let me... I'll show you. What was it? Obsidian. Let's go. Let's go! Live learning. Oh, it's already open. Let me open that. Let me get that to the right screen. Okay, so basically, we want a new drawing. So this is kind of my house. This right here is like the outside. We'll put the outside as green, and then the interior walls will be white. So there's stairs going upstairs here. Yeah, stairs here. And then there's a bathroom here. Well, bathroom here, closet here. Bathroom. Closet. This opens this way. Well, it has two sliding doors here. These are sliding doors. And this door is into the basement here. You know, my house is a little thicker. My house is a little thicker. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. I was gonna say, let's see, send you to the back. Send backwards. I promise this has absolutely nothing to do what we're doing today. Absolutely nothing. Okay. And so then, because this is a big load-bearing wall that goes through here, there's this room here, and there's a door here. Now, what I did, which I'm really happy about, is this is one solid hickory floor. That's terrible. So what I had to do was, these are the chalk lines. I chalk lined two pieces out here and here. Then I had to chalk line where they were going to meet. Then I chalk lined It was like every 5 feet, which was like twice here. Okay, that was not spread out. And then I had to chalk line where these would meet. And then it got easy up here because, like, you know, I just had to do this. And then this went like this. And then, you know, these had to meet here as well. Like this. So it is one solid floor. And I'm really happy with that. It turned out amazing. It was a ton of work because, like, one of the things is, like, not all pieces of hardwood floor are the same width. And so, like, you actually have to be making sure that these are staying together. And, like, you can put what I do with these hardwood floors like this is you can put a credit card worth of gap, basically like a thin credit card or a piece of mail worth of gap to kind of gap it up with no real effect. You can't see it in the floor because there's always a little bit of gap between the planks anyways. And so you got to keep them together like this. It was so much work, but it was so worth it. I'm actually, like, really proud of this. Probably more proud of it than I should be, but it was a lot of work. So anyways, it's gorgeous. I will take a picture for everybody and put it in Discord. It's hard to see because, like, I could take, like, a picture from here or something or whatnot, but I'll try to find a picture that's good. Actually, Apollo, yeah. So one thing is you have to leave a gap here. This run right here is actually, I want to say this is 32 feet, which 30 feet is about the recommended. So I left a little extra gap because here sits a stove. And so, like, I left a bigger gap underneath the stove, where you wouldn't notice it. Because this is such a long run and there's cabinets here. Now obviously there's a second floor. These are the steps going up and that's where the bedrooms are. Carpets up there. This is just the first main floor where, like, the living is. Well, this is the schoolroom. This is the living room. This is the bathroom. Stairs, and then the kitchen. But anyways, I actually like laying hardwood floors. I would do it for a living. All right, now how do I navigate? Do I have to use the mouse to navigate? What if I do Control F? That's not what I wanted to do. What does Control F do? Holy crap. I have no idea what that's doing. Not what I want it to do. What if I do... Does it have it in the settings? Oh, I'm in the settings. I don't know what the settings are, though. To see all the settings without changing your custom setting, run open default settings command from the command palette. All right. So we'll just yank this. Did that yank? I think it did. How do I open the command palette? This right here. All right. Pasting to, there we go. Open default settings. Oh, they don't mean the terminal, do they? They mean the command palette. How do I get the command palette? Maybe that. Maybe this is what? Open default settings. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. I got it. What were we looking for? What were we trying to say? Oh, how do we navigate with the keyboard? Maybe we search for, slash searches, navigate, just like Vim would. That's cool. I want to navigate the whole project. I want to do a fuzzy find. Maybe fuzzy find, fuzzy find. This is Zed. This is Zed. Control Shift P. How is everyone doing? We're trying to, okay, so Control Shift P. Control Shift P. Oh, so with Vim bindings on, for anybody that's using it, you can just do colon like you were doing something in Vim, which is kind of cool. I actually kind of like that. Yeah. So I can just do colon like I was in, so I'm in Vim mode right now, and I'm just doing colon, which is opening that, which is way better. So far, the Vim mode in Zed is by far the best. Like I said, I can do colon W, and it goes to right. Awesome. Obviously, this is the default settings. I don't want to write it, but, Yeah. So far, I'm liking it. So one of the things that I'm trying to find fuzzy find. Like right now I can search because I can just do slash and that goes to search. But I want to find things in the project. You know, I want to navigate the project with the keyboard. Use system clipboard, always use, these are Vim settings. Use multi-line find, false, use smart case find. I think I like smart case find. I'm gonna, this is the default settings, it doesn't matter. No, I want to find the go to next. I don't know that I see a setting for fuzzy find. Z fuzzy find. I'm assuming it's just like a key combination. Russell, I tried space F, okay? I tried that. That was the first thing I tried. So this is here. But this is just searching in this document, right? This is just this document. Find file finder. Control P. Okay. Control P. I might be able to change that binding too. Let's see. Let's get out of here. Let's get out. Don't save. Okay, so let's do Control P. And let's do main. Okay. That's fine. I'll have to remember to Control P, but that's not bad. That's not bad. We might be able to change that too. So file finder is our fuzzy find. Do we have a grep? I'm sure that they have grep. Grep. Is just search. So the weird thing is, I think this is just for this file. Oh, is this search all matches? Let's try to find something that Tokyo is in more than one. All right, so we got this one. Project search. Oh, project search. Project search. Search in new. What does that even mean? How do I do project search? I'm not sure how I do that yet. But that's okay. I got my fuzzy find, lib, bam. Okay, okay. It's not quite as nice as fuzzy find because like it's just showing the latest. It's not like showing everything. Like I would like routes, but it's fine. It's fine. I can't get project search. There's like it has this project search here, but I can't get to actually searching. I wonder if it's because I don't have a project. I just have a folder open. Like, do I have to make this a project? Or is a project a folder? I don't know. Add folder to project. See, I feel like I don't have a project yet. Control Alt F. It's the workspace search. You lied to me? You lied to me? Okay. Well. How do I close a window with the keyboard? Yeah, that's not working. How do I just go to this one? Okay. Okay. I mean, this is doable. Oh, wait. It's workspace. Workspace. Search. Okay, I actually... this is one thing that I miss in Vim. Is a save all. Like, for the workspace. That's cool. That's nice. I like that. Where you could be like, oh, I have a bunch of things open that I've edited a little bit, and I just want to make sure everything's saved. Just save it all. Okay. I like it. Project navigation with the keyboard could use improved. Is there plugins for this now? Extension. HTML. Got a Pusian themes. We need that. Oh. Yes, thank you. Oh, man. No, I just want to change which one it is. How do I change which one it is? Oh, well. Docker file support, Git Firefly, TOML. Why isn't this by default? SQL, yes, thank you. Oh, okay, so since I can't change this theme, or maybe I have to uninstall and then install it again. Oh, I just have to probably type. Okay. Mocha, I think. There we go. Mocha's better. Gotta go with that Mocha. Oh, gotta install the Vue. Love Vue. One Dark Pro. I don't know what that is. Oh, Swift support. Don't know who that is. I'm going to avoid that for right now. Kotlin. Very nice. Very nice. Zig. Exciting. Svelte. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for fuzzy find. Can I search? Yeah. Fuzzy find. Grep. Vim. RDJ Power, what is this? This is the newest code editor for Linux. It's called Zed. Obviously made by some Europeans. They're the only ones that call Z's Zed. Although this is actually spelled out. This is actually spelled out. Zed. Z-E-D. Looks pretty promising so far. Apollo, I generally agree. I generally agree. Like this. It's a little sketchy. It's HTML support. Same. These are a little sketchy. 100%. Vue is by Zed.dev. I don't even know if this is actually a Zed person. I need to go investigate that. Little sketchy. All right, we're gonna try some Rust though. Can I compile Rust? Can I like compile this? Can I run it? Control J. So when in Vim bindings, the normal bindings don't work. So Control J doesn't work. Huh. I'm not sure what to think about that yet. R22K20. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I didn't hear an alert go off. Oh, that's right. Our alerts are broken. That's what we're here to fix. I was like, I didn't hear your alert go off. We're here to actually fix that. We opened it up in Zed. because I did not. Maybe I do insert mode and then Control J. No. Nope, that doesn't work either. That's right, Apollo. I am now part of the crypto group as a result of that. I'm part of the Cool Kids Club. Term. So you can just do like :term. Okay, that's not horrible. So we can do cargo build. Oh, this doesn't open it up in the directory. Okay. Not exciting here. Not exciting. What? So if Russell was to summarize the news for you all, this would be Russell's summary. Merrick praised Python, Bitcoin, and AI, and exulted in saying their praises during the news. That would be his summary. I was just shilling for AI companies to sponsor me. Yes, I deny it. I mean, I shouldn't have to, but if you guys all need that safety blanket, I will come out and deny it. All right, where's Rust? Okay, you have 100,000 file operations to do. I would use Tokyo. Tokyo's really good with file IO. So assuming that none of the files depend on another, I would use Tokyo. There is another project that does parallelism better for compute heavy. I can't think of its name. I don't use it very often. I don't do compute heavy very often. And sometimes I do compute on Tokyo. What is it freaking called? Rayon. Rust Rayon. So if you wanted to do compute intensive, Rayon is a better choice. So if you're doing stuff on those threads, but file IO or network IO is a Tokyo thing, 100%. But I'm just pulling this up since you asked. Rayon would be a good choice. Thank you, Future Highway. Awesome. They're all different files. My question is, do they depend on each other? Like, does one file contain a reference to the file that has the data? I mean, like, I don't know. I'm just saying if they're all individually separate, then you can just go through and do all of them at the same time and wait for async awaits to return. And that should be fine. You should just be able to blast that out. And I would just use Tokyo. Now, back to Russell's accusation. I did have a whole section on Python. And if you go watch it, I encourage you to watch it because the last thing I ended that on was that you know a language is really good when it solves the problems of other languages, which was Rust solving Python's issues. So, yeah, it's rough. We all know. That's the name of the project. I have a memory too. All right, I think I might just open this in Vim. Because I do actually want to fix the Twitch alerts for you all. That was actually part of the goal. Right? Okay. We're going right quit. Let's see if it works. It closed the file. Which is fine. Quit. Oh, we can do Z quit. Okay. So far, I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I do want to get the Twitch alerts maybe working, and I don't have a ton of time. So tell you guys what. I don't know if my wife will stay here this afternoon or if she's headed back home. If she stays, I probably won't stream. But if she leaves and after the people view the house are done, I might stream again and do some more on Zed, testing it out. So it's going to be a somewhat short stream, but this morning. Now, if she stays, then screw you guys. But All right. What? Okay. So the thing that we need to fix, there's a very specific thing that we need to fix. Let's see. All right, Apollo. I was not going there. I meant that as in like the I don't care about you guys. Okay? I see what you did there. I should have picked my words better. I'll own that one. But okay, this is our big problem here. This can't be localhost, right? This needs to be a template, right? Is that just like this? I don't remember in this project. So this, oh man, I'm mistyping. This is I gotta go see if this is how we do this. I kind of don't think it is. This is how you do an if statement, in it. Yeah, I don't think this is how we do it, but we're gonna go check. Do I have any in here? Do I? Yeah. No, this is not. We don't have any just value swapping, do we? We might have to go check the documentation. Oh. I guess this also needs, yeah. We need to go check the docs of the project, but this also needs it here. Oh, double. Oh, that would make sense. What is the project that we're using here? It's not mod. Mod is what we're using to do inline. This is, what is this? This is, I don't remember. Was it in here? No. Where do we actually use this thing? I don't. Wait. We should be able to just like, index. Yeah, okay, it's in routes. Here we go. This is what we were looking for. All right, so one thing that we need to do is add. Oh, okay, so it already found that we did the port here, which this one, if we did this one correctly, it would be looking for. So we obviously did index wrong because we only did single. Okay, that's fine. That's on me. I should have known. This makes sense, I mean. That doesn't make sense. That makes sense. All right, not what I meant. There we go. All right. Yeah. So now we have port. So we should do pub port. And it's not address, it's host. Pub host name. Done. Admin. Did we change this to host name and port? Yeah, we did. Okay. Hub host name hub port. All right. It was Askama. That's right. That's right. You're absolutely right, Future Highway. This is the first place I've actually really used it. So, one other demo project that I played around with had it a little bit. But yeah. All right. So, do I make this optional? So when we do I do this something like this? Like I could do something like host name option string, and then we could basically just pass none. Nah, that's kind of dumb. I'm not gonna do that. We'll just do host name string. So this is index support U16, and then we'll do host name string port U16 host name port. Done. Okay. Now, like I said, I actually think I would like one nice way of doing this, instead of making everybody configure this, is to actually do it from the front end and basically say, where's the server? And I'll make the WebSocket connection. But since we're using HTMX, that becomes a little difficult, because what we'd have to do basically, as far as I understand, what we would have to do is here, we would basically have to intercept every swap message and look for a WebSocket event. And on a WebSocket event, we could say, hey, where did this request come from? And let's swap that in here. That seems a little painful to me, so we're just gonna configure it. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Because that's what we did in the old WebSocket, was basically the front end would say, hey, where did I come from? Let me connect my WebSocket to there. We can't do that now. We're just going to have to configure it. This should have errors, right? Where are... Let's see. We need to find where index is used. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, I don't think we want to do what I just did, right? Because I'm using this as a route directly, which means if I use this as a route directly, this is where I'm using it. And that means I've got to make these like part of the call. And I don't really want to do that. Right? No, I don't want to do that at all, do I? 1 second. We need to ban this. I already, let me tell you, I already have the best viewers. Thanks for the offer, but I already have the best viewers. Everyone that's not here right now is second best viewer. Okay? That's just how it goes. Everybody that's here right now, you guys are the best viewers. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Okay, there are definitely wrong jobs for Rust. I've seen horror Rust code. RDJ Power. I can find horror any code in any language. There's a lot of people that write a lot of really bad code. I'm not particularly the best at Rust either. So, you know, my Rust code looks worse than like Future Highways. Future Highways Rust code is way better than my Rust code. I generally agree that it's the right tool for the job. I would say that Rust is probably the most general purpose language that I've used. Go is a general purpose language too, but its threading and type system hamstrings it too much to be as general purpose. C++ is probably super general purpose, just too much work. In general, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna regret it, but Clojure maybe, Haskell maybe, those two are probably more general purpose than we give them credit for. I was gonna say OCaml, but I every single time I see it just kills me. Just kills me. Okay, I need to think about how I was just going to do this, but that cannot be, can it? What are we wanting to do here? We could pass state to these. Do we want to just make a state? Or... not the best this time, just cheap. Fantastic. Fantastic. At least you learned a little. Thank you. Thank you. We will have fun at your expense, bot. Thank you. All right. Passing state feels like super heavy-handed. I could just make these like, no, I don't want to make them static because I'd like to make them variables that we pass in. I guess state is really the only way to pass that to these, isn't it? Okay. Let's see. Look, RDJ Power. If you're writing a dead simple project, you're writing in anything. It doesn't matter. I'm being serious. It doesn't matter. A dead simple project in Rust is also dead simple. A dead simple project in Python is also dead simple because it's a dead simple project. I only care when it's not a dead simple project. If we're talking about dead simple project, we don't even need to be talking about it. Go write it in Fortran. It doesn't matter. We can write the dead simple project in Fortran because it's dead simple. I don't use dead simple as a measuring stick because of that. I just Yeah, sorry. I kind of went off. Wasn't meaning to go off on anybody. I just don't use that as a thing. Mainly just because no, actually, this is wrong. I need to do, no, what am I doing? I don't know. It's like this. All right, and then this can be sw state.hostname sw state.port. Why don't you like that? Expected field declaration. I did declare a field. Thank you very much. Expected a comma? Wait, where did you expect a comma? I probably messed something up. Expected a colon. I have, you know what? LSP restart. We'll just give it a little kick in the booty. Just a little kick. Oh, yeah. I can't do this short. I got it. Yeah, thank you. I screwed that up for sure. It still does not like this, but this is right, I'm pretty sure. Let me fix this here. And then we'll see if, wait, I can do CI. Can I do like CI and then, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can do that. Ah, beautiful. Then I'm going to go up here and do VI this, yank, paste, almost, paste, beautiful. I'm missing something somewhere. No, did you know that a language benchmark Dave's Garage did shows Zig and Rust are the most blazing fast languages? I would imagine that if it was a good benchmark, it would show C and C++ as the most blazing fast. Unless if they were doing unsafe Rust. I would imagine that unless if you did unsafe Rust, that Zig would be a slightly faster. Because you could pull some stuff off because Zig does not have the same protections in place. That would be my assumptions. Zig should, in theory, be just as fast as C. I only assume that it isn't because it's not as old and doesn't have as much time for the compiler to compile in all of those efficiency things. That would be my guess. Not that Zig itself is any slower in theory, but a lot of the compiler is. Oh, you're right. I miss. Oh man, that was my whole problem. Ooh. Thank you, Future Highway. I was like, I don't know why everything is so unhappy. These error messages are horrible. Can you have unit structs in field declarations? Mostly maxi. I'm not sure I quite understand what you're asking, but once my brain comes around to it, I will answer that. CPP wasn't even in the top 5. So then they didn't know how to program CPP. Like, I just... Look, you can write slow Rust. You can write slow C++. If your C++ is running slower than Rust, then you did a bad job with C++. Yeah. Russell, I agree. Everyone loves to talk about how fast their language is, then writes awfully slow code in the fast language. That's me. That's me. I borderline on being able to write efficient code. I'm not near anybody like Casey or some of the really low level database people. I understand the basics and I can write more performant code than some. But there's definitely a lot of people that can write way more performant code than I can. But if your C++ is compiling slower than Rust, you are writing some pretty bad C++. C++ and C should be super fast because it has no protections, and you should be able to make that thing sing. Like, literally Sound of Music sing, just off the rails. And if you can't, that's probably not its problem. Okay, so we have this state now. We need to just make this WebSocket state thing. Where do we make it? I guess like right, not right here. Oh, not in main at all. This would be in lib, right? Yeah. Code Defender. Welcome to some code that needs defended. This code needs defended. It needs it bad. This is not great code. This is not great code. It needs your defense. All right, we can just make the state things here. Right. I think this is complaining because we don't have a use state for this. So we're going to do this. Let's do this. Let WS state equal... No, not that at all. Oh, no. You want clean and efficient code, not some garbage. Well then. I can recommend some channels to you. Most of our code works towards getting clean. So what we do here, since you're new, what we do here is we experiment and learn something, and then we refine it. It doesn't always start out clean, and it doesn't always start out pretty. But then we usually work on it. Usually. Okay, this is a WebSocket state. I don't want this. What do we want here? Do we actually have So this was poorly named. Poorly named. We need to rename these. These are the ports. These are the ports. So we're going to do WS host name. And then this is, can we do a code action? I wanted to rename it. Maybe I need to do it up here. Let's see. Change. No, I want to just change the name. Rename. Why is it giving me that many code actions? I don't want... Name. I'm using NeoVim right now. We did actually try out Zed. I'm trying to get... my Twitch alerts are currently broken. I'm trying to get them to work. I don't have a ton of time. I only have about another hour. And then I got to get back to work. So I'm not going very quickly though. I wanted to change this name, but I'm just going to do it like this. WS port, and then we have WS host name. Good. HTTP, and this is going to be port. HTTP. All right. WS hostname, HTTP port, and then we have here WS port. Yeah. The AI has gotten more dented. The more dented. It's almost unusable. I fear that the AI games are going to be a big bust. Forgot a comma here. I feel like the AI games are going to be a bust. We're going to have fun, but yeah. So, you can't use them right now because I broke them, but our Twitch alerts actually use AI. So everybody that subscribes or whatnot gets a custom message about their story, and that's the system that we're working on right now. But I broke them because we changed the front end to HTMX, and I'm not very good at HTMX, and this slipped my mind, and this broke them. So that's my bad. So I appreciate the Maza. Thank you for the follow. Code Defender. Thank you for the follow. Hervey. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you guys. And your story has been saved? Like the back end is running. The HTMX is just broken. I'm so sorry you didn't see your follow. That's my bad. We're working on it. Russell, are we getting a summer AI games emote? The answer is yes. We get a new emote every AI games. We're getting one this summer. I have already been working on it. So yeah, it's going to be pretty good. What do you think of SQLite? Especially where it can be applied. I'm using it in a uni, and it's weird not being connected to a server instead of DB file. Apollo. I love SQLite. I actually think that people don't use it enough to start off. It's really great. So, you want to know these Twitch alerts. These Twitch alerts that you see right here. Let's look at something. Okay, get logs. Watch this. Oh, this is no bueno. No bueno. Uh-oh. 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 Did we have another power failure? We must have had a power failure during the night. All right. While that's loading, it doesn't matter. The Twitch stream is broken, even if it was serving it. What I was gonna say to you is SQLite. You can if you look here. Yeah, let's look here. Actually, here's no. Never mind. 1 second. Let me make up my mind. If you look at our deployment here, you'll see this light stream. And this light stream is extremely powerful. And there's a couple different variations of this. There's light stream, and then there's another one that actually puts Raft in front of it, so you actually have an SQLite server that's highly consistent. But what this does is basically everything that comes to my SQLite database here gets actually saved to an S3 bucket. And so if I lose this computer and it burns up, I still have all of that data. Not for Ghost, but SQLite isn't very ergonomic to work with. I'm sorry, Bifask? I'm just gonna call you Fask. I'm sorry you can't see your follow. I'm so sorry. It's on me. Do you know what you should do? Do you know what you should do? Just to rub it in my face. You should click the unfollow button and then click the follow button again, just to get 2 follows in that don't give you an alert. I'm so sorry. That would rub it in my face. You know what? You could tell your friends to follow to rub it in my face. That's what you could do. Get more people to follow just to hurt me. BTW Art Loose Arch. You have Arch in your name. I'm happy. I'm also on Arch, by the way. The 25 gifted sub animation works though. It doesn't. It doesn't. Or else I would tell you to do that to rub it in my face. Tersero. Is it Tersero? I don't remember. It might be Tersero. Or Terso. Yeah. SQLite for the production. Okay, so look, even with Terso and SQL or Lightstream, these things aren't going to make it the same as Postgres. I think Postgres is still way more powerful. It has a bunch of different things that you can do. Yeah, you can even do some like document and vector search stuff on it. But not all of us need document and vector search and all of that power. And so what I would say here is that SQLite is way overlooked for prototyping and even initial production things. Changing soon to, by the way, I use NixOS. No, keep it. You're using Nix. I don't believe people when they say they're using Nix for their personal computer, for their desktop computer. I'm sorry. That would be rough. I would have a hard time believing you. I'm not going to come out and straight and call you a liar, but So we are at 785 followers, which you guys are all fantastic. Thank you, everyone, for joining and supporting me. When we get to 1,000 followers, I'm releasing a video. When we get to 2,000, I am doing Linux the hard way. We're going to build Linux from scratch. We're going to build our own distro to learn. So if you guys want to support that, get some follows in so that we can have that. Those are our goals. Those are our first 2 goals. So if you're interested in the 1,000 followers is a surprise video though. So I'm working on it. I'm hoping it will be done by the time we get to 1,000 followers, but if it's not, it will be done shortly after. Does followers cost money? It doesn't cost anybody anything to follow. No bots. I don't want you guys to make multiple accounts. Do not do that. That is not what I'm asking for. Those are goals. Hi, Cat Muffin. How are you? Not for Coast. It's not that bad if you separate user space app and your system apps. Huh. I'll have to take your word on it. We're gonna do some Nix streaming in I don't know when. Probably later this year or maybe early next year. Being realistic. So maybe I'll know better then. Rust alternatives? What do you mean by Rust alternatives? I could have gotten 215 followers for cheap if it didn't block me. I don't even know. So, like, I don't even know what buying followers on Twitch would do. So, by this, I mean, like, really, it matters how many people are actively watching. Like, I have 21 viewers right now. 21 viewers right now. That's probably the biggest thing that makes any difference. If you gave me 300,000 followers that will never click on the notification and never watch my stream and never do any of that stuff, this doesn't matter. It's such a ridiculous concept. It doesn't matter. This doesn't help me, right? I actively don't want second accounts. I mean, it's fine if you have 2 accounts and you want to follow me on both. Like, it doesn't bother me. But like, the thing is, that's not helpful in any way. I don't even get that whole marketplace, why it exists. Oh, RDJ Power, that's fine. You can use YouTube. I've never forced anybody. If you like watching on YouTube, use YouTube. That's great. Light Up 79. Hey, Merrick, would you use the Helix editor over NeoVim if you're getting started with terminal-based IDEs? That's a great question. I've heard great things about Helix. I literally just January started learning Vim and Vim motions. I've heard really great things about Helix. I don't know Helix motions though. I can tell you one thing. One thing that we did as an experiment was opening really large files. Helix opens large files way faster than NeoVim does. One thing that I have to say is community size. Helix is a smaller community. NeoVim has a lot more plugins, Actually, didn't Helix just come out with plugin support? Or maybe it's just coming out? In general, it just works though, so do you really need plugins? I don't know. It might not have come out yet. It's either not out yet or coming out soon. All right, so it doesn't seem like it's out yet, so no plugins yet. Smaller community, but again, they've worked very hard to make it just work. So I think you probably can't go wrong. Pick one, and you know what? Pick one. Have a preference, love it, and don't make people feel bad for using a different one. Okay, you can make fun of the VS Code people, okay? I didn't use VS Code up to last January. Definitely didn't do that. Definitely don't have any streams incriminating me of using VS Code. If I do use something, I mean, I'm going to use Zed. Right? Yeah. There's VS Code. Okay, oops. Get rid of that. VS Code's not even installed on this machine, I'm pretty sure. Russell's a JetBrains person. Yeah. We have JetBrains people here. I think that JetBrains are fantastic. I can't afford $700 a year for my IDE to work on some open source stuff. So I'm not using it, but I think that it's a great project or a great set of things. But yeah, honestly, my honest take is we are inundated by so many excellent code editors. I'm not even joking here. From VS Code, which set an amazing bar for extensibility of an editor, to NeoVim, to Vim, although I don't love how they write their plugins, but I don't write plugins very much, so Vim, to Helix, to Zed, to there's even more than that. We could even talk about Fleet. Fleet is for your JetBrains homies over there. All of them are good and work, and you can make anything on those ones. So if you like using the mouse and clicking around, go pick one that uses the mouse and click around. Go do it. Don't worry. Just don't use Eclipse. Eclipse is the worst. Actually, I saw that they've been like... I feel like they've made huge improvements. I haven't used Eclipse for years and years and years and years and years. And I feel like they're still making it better. So maybe it's not as horrible as I remember. Maybe it's like actually good now. But Eclipse was pretty rough. Dude, I used Eclipse back in like 2015 when I was first learning. Eclipse was rough then. And like I said, it's probably moved on and it's probably way better. Probably way better. Like I assume it's way better. It's hostname then port. My bad. Oh, NetBeans. My goodness, I forgot about NetBeans. Oh, man. Do they still make that? I forgot about that. All right, so I was going to do an IDE tier list. I need to add NetBeans. Let me add this to them. I need to add NetBeans to it, as well as Eclipse. I'll do all the fleet. I'll get them all in there, but I just wanted to remember Eclipse and NetBeans. Okay, cool. You know what? One last one. Zed. There we go. Okay. Emacs. Okay. We'll do Emacs. Holy War is about to start. You guys know how many people, just as you guys probably all know, this is, for me, supposed to be fun. It's going to be my take on the IDEs. And it's going to be my take in hopefully a fun way. Because my honest opinion is, you can take any of these and make something amazing. If that's what you like. And it doesn't matter. You can take any of these and make something. Ed, I haven't tried Ed. Do I need to put Ed on here? Oh my goodness. Okay, this list is getting long. Ed, Sublime, Xcode is the worst. I actually just called. Do you guys know who Hightower is? I called him out on Twitch because he called Xcode a fantastic code editor. I was like, have you actually ever used it? Nobody says anything good about Xcode. It's the most worst garbage of all things. Microsoft Word. Okay. Okay. Visual Studio. All right, last. If you're the UI builder is actually pretty decent, I will give you that. But if we're talking about coding, the coding is not great. The coding is not great. Dreamweaver, anybody? Okay, we gotta stop being ridiculous, okay? Word was about as ridiculous. Dreamweaver is just off the charts there. Please. Please, please, please. It also has to be something that is currently available, right? I'm not gonna try to get some old binaries off of a torrent and get a virus just to try it. Dreamweaver is available, but oh, guys. Is it still a thing? Light Up 79. Thank you for the follow. Okay. We'll do Dreamweaver. I'm gonna start charging you guys per item. I think that's how we do it. There we go. There we go. MS front page. I was gonna say Adobe is going to be instant trash tier. Like, I'm going to reserve an extra bottom row just for Adobe. You should realize that. All right. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so we have all of this working, but here is the host name. Oh, that's right. We had to fix this up because this here, we're not actually passing these in as arguments, are we? Which is what we need to be doing. Okay. You know what? I kind of regret what I did here. I kind of regret a lot of things, it turns out. I made this, and we're gonna not do this. We're gonna not do this. Because what we're going to do is we're going to throw it in here, right? And instead of WebSocket state, we're going to call this, what are we going to call this? We're going to call this like, host state. And then this is going to be like WS hub HTTP port. Okay, so this is gonna call, and the reason it's state is because that's how it's going to be in Axum. It's going to be the thing. I guess we could call this host info. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Demand a sub per editor. So I don't know. I have a very difficult time monetizing viewers. I feel very weird about it. I suppose I'll get over it. Suppose. I super appreciate everybody that does support me, especially those of you who have supported me for multiple months. You guys are just amazing. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. All right. Are you doing the AI in Rust? Right now, the AI is just using the OpenAI API. Now, that is in Rust, and all of the manipulation of OpenAI's API is done through Rust. Eventually, I would like to run the AI locally with a locally trained AI, but we haven't gotten to that part. It's kind of expensive. Like, I looked at how many GPUs I really need to train, and it's like, if I wanted to take less than like a month to do a round of training, I need like $10,000 to $15,000, maybe $20,000 of GPUs. And so it's like, and this isn't actually training a full. This is taking like a Llama 3 and training, like updating Llama 3 to, you know, do like our stuff. And I would like to get there. I would love to get there. We'll see if I can do that. The GPUs would cost 10K. I need GPUs to fine tune. Right? And even if you go to Hugging Face, you can use one of their models, sure. But if you actually want to do the things, you have to like run, right? Again, this is fine tuning, not using just, you can use just their like standard ones, but then this is not me doing it anyways. This is just like using OpenAI's, right? So if you all would love to, I can do the $9 a month and just use theirs. But yeah, let's see what GPU instances. So if we get 4 GPUs, that's $3 per hour, and let's say it takes a week. So you know, we can do that really quickly over here. So you know, a week would be 7 days times 24 hours a day. Times how much was that an hour? That was $3 an hour. $500 for doing that, right? So I did some fine tuning for work, and that's where I'm coming up with the week. It took us about 2 weeks to do the one round of fine tuning. Took us about 2 weeks. So you're looking at around $1,000. And that's just, I don't know what you're talking about, Russell. I don't know what you're talking about. I think it's called Calc or something. I downloaded it a while ago. I don't remember. I have no idea. It came with the machine. It's not really great. It's super buggy. I absolutely hate it. But it is what it is. It's all I have. I actually love Python as a calculator. I'm sorry. That makes me a terrible person. I love Python as a calculator. It was, I'm not lying, it was installed. All right. Let's see. So now we can put in here host info. Let's see. Yeah, so we're just gonna pass host info in here, and then that way. So this is standing up the WebSocket. We can actually put this off into. So to clean this up, this async spawn could all be into a function, because this is just the replying to the WebSocket responses. We don't need this then, because all we need to do here is do another with state. What did I? Host info.clone. Beautiful. This is fine. This is fine. Thank you, AI. That was the first dead-on suggestion. AI saved me 10 seconds of typing today. Everyone, log it. Let's log it so we know how much time it saved us. 10 seconds today. It is cooking. It is cooking today. All right. Let's get back down here. Self.htp. What are we using this for? So this should just be HTTP. Wait. It was host info. And then this was HTTP port. All right, done. We don't need clone on this, right? We'll clone it. All right, what are we? The following other types. This is a U16, right? Okay, because we're not passing the full string in. I see. This is fine. We've got this because we changed it from a string now. We don't have a string. You know what we're going to do is we're just going to do it right here. Because it's wanting like the full host name. Right, I got it. Host info. I guess this would be you know what? I'm just gonna change this to host name. Gah! Unfortunately, that skit wasted 12 seconds. Net negative. Net negative still. Eagle 11 DB, how are you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How are you doing today? Dude, you got to come over and see the house. It's pretty awesome. All right, let's see. Oops. Mismatch closing to eliminate. What? Okay. Oh, nope. There we go. Okay. Host info. Okay, so this is where we're going with host name. All right, cool. Okay, so I think that this should get cleaned up, right? Because when we're talking about here, we just need the state, right? Okay, but this doesn't exist anymore. This WebSocket state doesn't exist anymore. We have host info. Do you normally prefer over... I just learned I could do the var in the thing. So you know what? I prefer the other way just because that's all I knew I could do for the longest of time. Oh boy. I got these to stop being errors, but somehow I made all of the can we not do 2 with states? Is this a thing? Oh. In that case, I have to make a super state. That's what we have to do now. Is we have to force these 2 states to go together. We're gonna make a United States. That's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna just go here and do pub struct United States. Thank you AI for doing name and population. That's not what we want. What we want is a pub. Host info and a naming is hard. Don't judge me. I see you judging. United States is perfectly valid. This is combining 2 states. They're united. Don't judge. What was the other state that we just combined with this? What was it? I don't know what the other... What are we unifying? The event queues. Okay. This. Okay. Yeah, Paulo, I just haven't used it a whole lot. So I'd like to get, I actually like that syntax better. So, for sure. I like it, but, I need to, I always forget. I'm just not used to using it. Am I inventing Go context in Rust? So this is for Axum, right? Because like, This is passing state to this. Oh, substates. Substates. State only allows a single state type, but you can use FromRef to extract substates. I just learned that state can only come out of a single state. That's why we made the United States. It's a perfectly valid name. Stop judging. That's what we call a taxing refactor. Okay, what are these substates? What is this? What is this? Is this like the states that aren't quite states yet? You know what I'm talking about? Some provinces here. I think I'm just gonna combine them like I was doing. I think I like my way better. Oh wait, did I finish my way? Yeah. This is an art mutex of Q's. Arc mutex of Q. Yeah. Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. Okay. So I have my event queues. All right. So this is gonna work. So what we need to do is host info. There we go. Host. So what we do here is we just make our let you. No. Oh my goodness. Let delete all this. Let United States equals this. Host info. Oh, look at that. AI saved us some more time. It did it. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. And now we can do this here. Get rid of that one. United States. All right. And then we'll do that. Boom. We need to make that clonable. Let's see if the AI gets it this time. United States. Boom. We're up to 1 second of save time. 1 second of save time, people. I've been keeping track, which has cost me time. All right. So now that we have that, now we have to go fix the routes, okay? Because they need the United States. United States state. You know what I should have done is made it like a state, like Ohio. That would have been funny. Okay. This is horrible. This is horrible. Host info dot hostname, and then this is the HTTP port. Oh, more save time. AI saved us more time. More time saved. Okay. Oh, this is United States. United. Beautiful. It should have been Arkansas, as everybody mispronounces it wrong. Is that what you're saying? The city I'm from, Louisville, everybody pronounces differently. Like people from Europe will call it like Louisville, which I think is what it should have been pronounced. Most people in the Louisville or Louisville, either one of those I think is acceptable. Most people in the United States will say Louisville. And then the people from Louisville will call it Louisville. Not even joking. Like the people from here call it Louisville. Arkansas? What did I say? I said Arkansas. It's French. The S is silent. I have no idea how to pronounce the stupid name. Names are the worst. All right. Names are... Would it be Arkansas? Do we call it Arkansas? That's what I think we should call it. Arkansas. I'm okay with Arkansas. All right. Where I lost my train of thought so hard. I just jumped right off a cliff. Let's see. Where were we going? Oh, we got the United States in here. We got the United States. We're going to hold elections. We should have used the United States for our raft. We didn't. All right. Let's see. I will change, before we commit it, I will change it from United States. I realize it's a terrible name. It was funny, so I had to go with it. It was funny. It was funny. I enjoyed it. Okay, but we need to go back to lib here. Yep. Okay, so then down here, everything is groovy. Oh, but these aren't because we haven't updated them to have the United States. Just event queues. Oh my goodness. Just event queues. United States. So we're gonna do... Well, how we're going to change this is we're going to change this to state. Let QUEs equals... Oh. And then we can delete that. And then boom. Done. All right, I'm gonna yank this because I think all right, here we go. So we can just no paste that. Done. And then this will be state done. And then this is United States done. We'll copy that again. Event QUEs. All right. United States. Q's. State. State dot event queues done. All right, and we're done. That is how it's done. And we're all green here. Let's actually just make rest down. Yeah. Yeah. All right. That is how you speedrun. A major update. Now, we haven't tested it. We have more work to do, but I actually do have to get running. I could only stream for, I guess it was only about 2 hours. I'm sorry. I might stream later tonight. We'll see how the day, there's no promise in that for you all. I will if my family's not going to be here. If they're going to be here, I'm going to hang out with them. And yeah, I'll leave a comment in Discord if I'm going live. Join the Discord if you guys haven't. I will check out this video when I get the time, whatever this is. I don't know you well enough to just open this up. You are a first-time chatter. That's scary. Rezo Beckett, first-time chatter. Leaving a link. This is pretty funny though. Okay, this is pretty funny. We might watch this some other time. It's a song about Neovim. It was on YouTube, so I figured YouTube is not always perfectly safe. But anyways, I have to get going. There are people coming and I've got to put finishing touches on my house. Well, actually my house is still a disaster. Unfortunately, I didn't get it all done, but I've been working hard at it. Anyways, I have to go. You guys have a fantastic day. Thank you all for joining. I'm sorry that I haven't streamed as much last week. Hopefully I get back into schedule this upcoming week. Thank you all for all the support that you've given me. Thanks for all the follow. Rezo Beckett, thanks for the follow. Light up 79 if I haven't. I gave you a shout out already. Thank you. Sorry my Twitch alerts are broken right now. That's what we're fixing. We'll get it fixed. It's really close to fixed. It's really close. We'll get them fixed though. Thanks everybody. I'll see you guys maybe tonight,